time closing in, the gap still sizable, another deadline missed. After 4.5 years of Brexit talks, they have 18 days left to act, but all PM and President could agree today was to keep going.
I'm afraid we're still very far apart on some key things, but where there's life, there's hope. We're going to keep talking to see what we can do. The UK certainly won't be walking away from the talks. I think people would expect us to go the extra mile.
A plan and a script agreed with Brussels following a mid-morning phone call.
It is responsible at this point in time to go the extra mile. We have accordingly mandated our negotiators to continue the talks and to see whether an agreement can be reached, even at this late stage.
But after that call, the Prime Minister held another one with his cabinet, downplaying any progress and stressing no deal remains most likely. But delays in Brussels are causing delays at the border. Queues of lorries in Dover yesterday followed tailbacks in Calais on Friday, blamed on Brexit stockpiling by supermarkets, fearful of no deal.
The stockpiling issues are very real.
This haulier incensed by the uncertainty.
You know, make sure you prepare. The overhead gantries on motorways are saying, make sure you prepare, make sure you've got the right documentation, blah, blah, blah. But unless you know what that is, you can't prepare for it.
But we should prepare to see prices of food go up if a deal can't be done and tariffs are placed on goods from the EU.
The chair of Tesco has predicted that overall food prices will rise by 3 to 5%, along with shortages of fresh food for up to 2 months. Are you okay with that?
I don't accept those figures. Overall, the food supply...
You know more about food supply than the chair of Tesco.
We looked very carefully and we talked to all of the different food distributors. We know that actually overall food supply should be secure and stable. There may be in certain areas fluctuations.
What do you mean by in some areas fluctuations?
Well, overall food supply will be secured. 50% of our food supply comes from within the UK, 20% from the rest of the world, 30% from the EU.
But in the short term, there will be major disruption with no deal. And that's guaranteed,
I think on January, whether we have a deal or not, there's going to be change, and we'll need to...
Change means disruption.
Well, there'll be change, and we'll have to adjust to that.
The talks to keep that change to a minimum are tonight still alive. The small flicker of hope for a deal, the fear of being blamed for failing, are for now enough to keep the lights on in Brussels. Daniel Hewitt, ITV News.